Hey guys, how are you? Happy Tuesday. It's Samantha coming to you live. Today I want to talk about ingrown hair and why do men suffer from ingrown hair. So before I go into why men have problems with ingrown hairs, I want to talk about what an ingrown hair actually is. So a lot of men, and even women, we have curly hair. And if we're not shaving it, or when we do shave it and the hair grows and it curls, what happens is sometimes it curls before it gets up to the skin surface. So if you notice when you shave, you're just shaving right at the surface. And then the day of, it's nice and smooth and it feels so good. And then the next day you start feeling like the little nubs coming through because the hair is starting to pop up already. So what happens is if you have curly hair, sometimes before it pops up, it can curl under the skin, and then it creates inflammation because then it's growing into the actual hair follicle and it's creating inflammation and irritation in the hair follicle. So I don't know, I've extracted what looks like, and it looks like a pimple. So and I've done this before. I've extracted them or kind of popped them a little bit, and this giant hair will like pop out. Because sometimes it'll keep curling and curling and curling and curling until you actually get that hair out. So the hair actually does need to come out when it is an inflamed hair follicle from curly hair. So that could be another, one reason. Another reason is when we have dry skin, we do need to exfoliate, but also dry skin, it can build up. You want to think of leaves on a sidewalk. So what happens is, hi Sabrina, you want to think of leaves sitting on the sidewalk. And in the fall, how they pile up and then you can't see the sidewalk. The same thing happens with dead skin. They pile up and they pile up. And if you have hair that are trying to get through that, sometimes they get stuck and they can't get through that because there's too much dead skin preventing it from coming up. So again, the hair starts growing and it can't get up through the surface. So again, it starts growing back down into the pore and it creates inflammation. So when a man is shaving, or even this goes for ladies too, because we shave different parts of our body and we are also prone to ingrown hairs. But a lot of men come into me for facials because they have a lot of problems in their beard area, and it's from ingrown hair. When a man shaves, yes, you are exfoliating, but sometimes if you have curlier hair, or if you're just not taking care of your skin properly, if you're not hydrating, if you're not putting moisturizer on. I know a lot of guys don't like moisturizer because your skin's oily. You do need moisture on your skin, and if you're not moisturizing, you can be creating that dead skin buildup in the beard area. And you also need to make sure that you're washing it properly. Men that have beards, again, you need to make sure you're washing your face properly. You really need to scrub that beard area, and you really need to make sure that you're wiping it really, really well. Another thing you need to make sure is make sure you're moisturizing. And when you're moisturizing, you want to go with the grain. So if your hair grows down, you want to keep moisturizing this way, and you want to rub it in until it soaks it in. So it's fine if you have a beard, but yes, some of these things can pop up because you're not taking care of your skin properly. And also, if you are going to grow a beard, you need to make sure you're exfoliating at least twice a week because you want to get that dead skin buildup from building up on your face and causing ingrown hairs. So some of the other things you can do, when you do shave, if you are prone to ingrown hair, men, you can shave with the grain, or you can use an electric razor. Those are two things that can actually prevent ingrown hairs, because our typical razors that we use with the shaving cream and everything, that can actually damage the hair and create inflammation in the follicle, or it can break it to the point where it'll curl back into the pore. So if anybody has any questions, I would love you to comment your questions in the comment section below. Also, don't forget to sign up for my weekly newsletter that comes out every Monday, skindeepil.com, and the newsletter box will pop right up. So make sure and jump on there. And like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to comment below or shoot me an email, samantha@skindeepil.com. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I hope I answered your ingrown hair questions, because I know a lot of you, it's a real issue. So I hope today I was able to help you. So thanks for tuning in. Have a great Tuesday, and I will see you tomorrow with another tip of the day.